Good morning, everyone. This is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. I have a project share. I have been playing with some of my poinsettia dies and some of my holiday or winter foliage dies. So I wanted to share with you what I created. I did pick up a new die with some new tools, and I'll share that with you in a minute. But these right here, all of these pink ones that have the gold glittered edge, those are the ones I shared the other day. I finally sat down and completed several more, and I love the way they came out. This little one is a combination of the Heartfelt Creations. I have the regular poinsettia, and then I have the little bitty ones, and I already put those away. But it's the sparkling poinsettia from Tattered Lace, not Tattered Lace. I'm sorry. It's Heartfelt Creations, and then it is the small ones that came out a couple years ago that have the holly. I think they're called poinsettia and holly clusters. I think that's what it's called. So that's what I used to do this one. So I used the smaller poinsettias from the sparkling poinsettia, and then the little teeny tiny one in the center is the one from the poinsettia and holly cluster. I did add some of these liquid pearls in the watermelon color for the centers. I really wanted to do green, but I didn't have green, and I have since ordered it, but it hasn't come in. So I did them in pink, and I think they're very, very pretty. And I also glittered all the edges. So this was, it wasn't real time consuming because you don't have to do much to shape a poinsettia, or at least not these. Um, but they ended up really, really pretty. So that there's the little ones. And then here is the medium sized ones. I think they're so very pretty. And then here are the larger ones. And they're so pretty. The one who inspired me to do this, I had been wanting to do it for a while. I knew I needed to create some because I wanted to, I'm constantly working on Happy Meal, so I'll jump from Christmas to regular everyday crafting. And I did want to create poinsettias. Every year I tried to create some. And because I was making the little teapots with different like seasons or themes, I wanted to make some, but I also wanted to make some to go into my little craft bag that I created, and slowly but surely I'm adding embellishments to it. So these are the ones that I created, and then I had some foliage for typically with a lighter color poinsettia. They do come in a very pale pink. I think I've even seen them in blue because you can dye them as well. And a lot of times the flowers will soak up the color through the stem. Some they'll add the color into the water and put the poinsettias or flowers in a bucket, and when they soak up that water, it changes the color in the flowers. Now, I'm not sure if poinsettias do that, but I know the roses do that. So anyway, so when you have a lighter flower, normally the foliage is lighter. So I made some really light foliage, and I did add the glossy accents to shiny it up because holly is very shiny. Let me move that. And so here's another one, and I shared with you that these are some that I cut up, but I didn't share with you what dye this one was. So I'm going to share that with y'all. If I can find it, I will link it in the description box. This is this one right here by Spellbinders. And it is some winter foliage. Like you have the holly. I believe this is mistletoe. Then you have the berries, and I'm not sure what type of leaf. This kind of reminds me of a rose leaf, but I think it's more of a winter flower. So that's where this the mistletoe came from. And I have been watching some videos by Susan Tierney, and she's a designer for Spellbinders. And she's also a gardener, so she's very educated in how flowers are supposed to look and what colors they are and everything. So she was doing the mistletoe, and she said that they had the berries on the mistletoes were white. So that's why I added the white little pearls on here. So here is some foliage that I'm going to include with my Happy Mail if I decide not to use it. But whoever's getting this flowers more likely will get foliage as well. So that's some of the ones that I created. And then I was playing. Let me see what I did with the package. Here it is. I did order the Poinsettia by Susan Tierney, and it is a Spellbinders, right there. It is a Spellbinders die. And she has a video, and I will link her video in the description box because, like I said, she is a gardener and very knowledgeable in what flowers should look like. And I tried her poinsettias, and it's a little bit more time consuming, but the results, I mean, they look like real poinsettias. And I also picked up a toolkit from her line, and it is let me show you the box. I picked up this ultimate toolkit by Spellbinders, and I will link this in the description box. And because this is the one that she uses, and she had some tools in here that I wanted to use, and I'm going to share with you what comes in here and how it works and all of that. But for the moment, let me set it aside and share with you the flowers. Anyway, I was playing with her dies and following along with her video on how she did the poinsettias, and look how realistic these look. And I did add some of the pale foliage. You know, I kind of just cut them in half and put one on one side and another different one on the other side. Kind of just mixed it all up. And then I added these drops, or they're actually like little pearls on like fishing wire that I bought several years ago. I bought the rose gold, but I wish I had some red and some green would be awesome. So that's on my wish list on Amazon. I've been bad this month, you guys, with flower dyes and tools. But look at how beautiful this is anyway, guys. It is so pretty. And like I said, I didn't have any green crystal drops. So I added some stickles to some of the pink berries I had in here. And some of them I left pink. But they are so pretty. And I'll show you the roll of that. This is the roll that I'm talking about, and I will link some of these in the description. This one was a very large one, but they do have smaller ones, and I did find smaller ones, and I'm going to link, if I can, red ones, gold ones, and probably green ones, because I love the way they look, and hopefully a smaller roll. But let me give you another look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. The colors I used to paint the flower was worn lipstick. No, it was spun sugar. And then I used a tri-blend marker in the pink. Let me see. I used this marker, and I believe it was the medium one. So this is the pink tri-blend marker that I used. So the darker pink that is over the lighter pink is in this marker. But all you would need would be this marker, and you could do all those colors. But I just kind of like the blending that it does when you use the brushes for the light color. So I like that. So there's that one. Now let me share the other one with you. This one was the first pink one I made, and I wasn't sure if I was real happy with it, but it is pretty. But I think I like the other one better. So on this one, I cut out my holly and berries in a gold, and I added the berries in the watermelon color. This die is an AliExpress die that my friend Jackie gifted me a couple years ago. And here I added the berries again, and then I added the pink berries, and I did do like a green center line on these, and I think I like I'll put them side by side. You be the judge. So I think I like this one better than this one. But they're both pretty. To each their own, right? So anyway, that's what this one looks like. And it's not real pretty on the back after you glue everything on. But it's not bad. By the time you glue it down, you won't be able to see this. Imagine this on the top of a lantern or beside a lantern, because I'm a big lantern fan. So I created that one. So then I wanted to create one in red. And look at how pretty this is. It is super pretty. She teaches you how to put the lines in it, how to shape them. So a lot of that, what I did on here with the glossy accents and all the berries and all that, is from watching her videos. So I did learn quite a bit from her videos, but they are super pretty. Here is I see some glue right here. Here is the berry, the little pearls on that fishing line. On these, I added some berries, and the berry branch is from this one. So it's this one right here. So that's the berries that I used here. This little holly and berry here is a die that my friend Jackie gifted me from AliExpress. And then so is this one with the pine cones. And I just split, that's a long one that I split in half. And I'll share with you what those look like in case you want to go and look for them. The one with the pine cones, it's this one. As you can see, it's pretty long. And she did give me several, so I have lots to choose from. But the two that I used, or actually the three from here that I used so far in this project, was this one. This is this darker green. This one is this darker green right here with the berries. So that's that one. This one right here is this one, but I cut it apart. So that's this little piece here cut apart. And then the other one, this one, is the one that I used on the red one that has the little pine cones. And I split it apart and put a part over here, a piece over here, and I think I had a piece left over. So, and then the holly, this holly right here. This little holly right here is this one, but that one comes in the Sizzix set. So that's this one right here. So those are the ones that I used to create the greenery on here. And I love the way they came out. Now all I have to do is package these flowers up, because I see that my work area is getting cluttered again. But because I was working on these poinsettias, and I was pulling out all kinds of pearl drops. I don't have a bunch to choose from, but I kind of tried to choose some that matched with what I was working. So I had this vintage rose, this copper one, and then this berry. This is an autumn, what is it called? Autumn red. So these are the ones that I used, plus the little pink one right here. But I like these better than the other ones. So I really do like the nouveau ones. So I'm going to move this aside a little bit because I want to share with you the toolkit that I picked up. I'm going to package all this up after I get done with my video. So I want to share with you, here is the little toolkit that I bought. It does come with a bag, and here is her logo right here. And this ladybug is in remembrance, I believe, of her daughter that passed away. So that's her signature. And let me pull everything out because I want to share it with you. And although I do have tools to create flowers that might have done pretty much similar, close to the same thing, I didn't really have a proper toolkit for shaping flowers. So what I like about this one right here, it comes with all the different attachments. that you would swap out. You have the ball tool in 3 different sizes. So you have the real small one there, then the medium's on the tool, and then you have the bigger one. Let me pull these out so I can share them with you. Like, I really like this set. I used it all day yesterday. And so here's all the attachments. So here is the little ball tools that come with it. So you get the real small one, the medium, and the bigger one. And I'm going to share with you how those go in. And then you have this shape right here. And that is to make lines or veins on leaves. And then these are also to shape the flowers. You get a small one and a bigger one, a smaller one and a bigger one, but they're not very large. Now, what I like about this, guys, you know, some of those drills that have the quick change to change different drill bits, and you just pull down the nut right here, and then you insert the drill, you know, whatever you happen to be using. So this is the same concept. You just pull this down, slide your tool in wherever you want it. It's got little indentations. You got to make sure it's set in right. Yeah. So there it is. So there's my tool. But if I wanted to change it out, it's as quick as just pulling this down, taking it out, and replacing it with another one. So that's what I like about this tool. So I don't have to have 5 different ones. It has all the attachments. It comes with 2 pair of tweezers. You have these that are the ones that are reverse release. And then you have these that are curved. And then these are like regular tweezers, you know, fine tip. So I like those. Then you have a detailed pair of scissors. I haven't even used these yet. And then it comes with a little Teflon sheet. And it's small. It's only about 4 inches by 6. So it's a 4 by 6 inch Teflon sheet for when you do your coloring. You can just set it on your table and you don't have ink everywhere. You also get a very hard white, kind of like a compressed foam. It almost like cardboard. And this is to do the veining on your flowers. So you need that stiffer surface to do that. So that's what this is for doing the veining. And then you get the thicker shaping foam. So this is what comes in the kit, and I really love it. I couldn't, like, I'm so glad. It's one of the best buys I have done this year, truly, because even though I don't enjoy making flowers too much, when I do make flowers, you know, I don't like to skimp on shaping and stuff like that. So if I'm going to create a flower, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability is what I'm saying. And when you have the right tools, then your ability improves. So I bought this, guys. They didn't send it to me free or anything like that. I purchased this with my own money, but I really enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day. And I hope that this encourages you to start, you know, making your flowers for your holiday crafting. I know Wanda from Wanda's Sweets. She's so bad. She is so bad. Wanda, you are so bad. I had to go out and buy the Heartfelt Creations, the Festive Poinsettia, which is the new one. And the difference in the old one, which is the sparkling poinsettia, is that the Festive Poinsettia, the new one, has a shaping mold tray. The previous one didn't. So I went ahead and took the plunge, but that's the last poinsettia die that I'm buying. That's what I'm telling myself. And more because of it has like a really pretty berry holly spray that you could purchase with that collection. So I did purchase that and the poinsettia and the shaping mold. So I think I'm set as far as the poinsettias go, or the holiday flowers go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone's having a great day, and God bless. Bye.